Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and we are back home on Twitch. It's much more comfortable here than it was on the alternative platform. I'd say that it would remain nameless, but admittedly, I still use YouTube. I said YouTube on Twitch. I said it again. I just had my fiber pills. They work fast, apparently. No. Needed to take them. Got an update for everybody. I am printing not just a Jedi symbol, but it's actually going to be a part of what is going to be one of Jedi's gifts, the Rey lightsaber hilt. Even though it has a container, this would be a stand for it, so it should start printing off to the side here in a moment. Another little addition to tonight's stream, if you did not notice already, we have September happening. It officially started yesterday, September 1st, but it is September 2nd, and so we're going to see if we can make it to a goal. We were at one point at 500 subs, so I'm going to try to make a goal for September. You can help me with September, help get to 500. That's the goal for September. I'm going to try to do it. Whatever I got to do to meet that goal. And I need your help. So I'm here as much as I possibly can be. Promising, hopefully, not to live stream again on YouTube. Is that good enough for the September? Yeah? Oh, did I turn off the drops? I turned off, that's right. I turned off things. Oh.
Lone Wolf gifted stayalive_7 a subscription. Lone Wolf gifted a tier 1 sub to stayalive_7. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you so much, Lone Wolf, not just for following me 2 minutes ago, but kicking off September with a bang. Oh, Eclipse Empire, not to be outdone.
Eclipse Empire just gifted 5 subs.
5 subs. We are on our way through September. Chugga, 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 chugga. We got until September 30th. Because there's not a September 31st. I don't know what I don't know if
Faceless cheered X100. Happy September.
It is a happy September. It is now. We got a hype train going, so that means I got to go get Emperor Palpatine, and he can show up because this is Twitch. Emperor?
Hello, my pathetic friends. I understand you have returned from the pitiful zone. YouTube sucks so much, and Twitch inhales with great force, which is not quite sucking, but it is good. So welcome to my hype train, one and all. If we get through a level 5, then I will grant everybody 5 million Perillo popcorn, which you can use to gamble or give away, but not eat. Don't ever try to eat digital points. They'll get caught in your virtual throat. Shout out to Cineup76. Uh-oh, you had a problem with your PC? You know what that, for you? Yeah, that is the Perillo computer. That's the kind of PC Chris uses. The Perillo, he's always using a PC. The Perillo computer. Fix 'em, dude! Unbelievable!
Fix 'em, dude just gifted 10 subs.
A whopping 10 tier 1 community sub gifts. And then Hoken 2499 sharing 100.
100.
I was in the middle of saying that. Can I finish next time, computer? So rude of you. So rude. Not rude is helping Chris through this September. You see what they did? They got all cute with the language. Like, not September, but September.
Hoken 2499 cheered X100.
Unbelievable. And Jeff D739, first time chatting, saying, wow. I agree. Big time.
Faceless
Wow.
cheered X100. Level 5, here we go. Poopy palpy, you smell.
That's my level 5 dance. And I do not smell. Actually, I do smell. I have a nose. Of course I smell. I can smell
No
you
more
from
3
here.
cheered X300.
All the way in Canada up there. No more 3. Thank you for the 300 bits. That is an outstanding cheer for my hype train.
Eclipse Empire cheered X1000. Palpy. A welcome sight.
Yes, I am very welcome in everybody's home. It's what I do. I invite myself over and I eat all your snacks. And I enjoy them. Even the ones with food that I don't enjoy because I'm on the dark side. So I hate everything, including you. And Chris, that pathetic twerp. Thank you so much,
No more
Eclipse
3
Empire.
cheered X200.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Do you now? Think some dude needs more cowbell? Well, let me just go ahead.
Hoken 2499 cheered X300.
Thank you, M. Hoken, for the 300 bits, those cheers. Uh-oh. Future...
Fucko the Clown just gifted 1 subs.
Really? That's what we're going with tonight then? Really? I gotta get the cowbell. I can't very well do that if...
Fix some dude cheer Dex 100. Wait to go Fucko the Clown.
No! Now we got a second one coming in. Oh, fix him, dude. Look at him. He's so smart. Choo choo chugga chugga chugga. Almost, we made it. All the way through a level 5 hype
Show
train.
me what you got!
Our very first level 5 hype train of this September. Look at that. And look, we see when you gift a sub, did you see that? When you gift a sub, you actually move the September needle that much further. Do you see that in chat? It's outstanding. I will show you what I got as soon as I give everybody some points, as I promised. Imperial virtual credits. Add points. Oops. Add points. All. Boop, 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 boop. I think that's... Alright, really, Cat? I thought we could get through this without hearing from you. Really? I'm trying to finish this over here. Getting you meowing. Shame on you, Cat. You're the smelly cat. You are. It's all your fault. Despite what the song says, it is your fault. Got a minute left to go in this level 5 hype train. It is successful. You have helped Chris along through September. Now at we're almost halfway through his goal. At the end of September of 500 subs. He was there once, earlier this year. And hopefully, with your help, he'll make it again. You have helped the Death Star spin another rotation. Thanks to your support.
Paceless just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you very much, Pezliz, for helping in this September. And it's also awesome to see that one of our new followers is now a subscriber. Lone Wolf, after gifting a sub to stay alive, was gifted a sub. Turnabout is fair play. It is not evil. I am evil. And I'm in your home. We have now completed the level 5. I will melt away into the Force and return you to listening to the Chris prattle on about Star Wars. Star Wars this, and Star Wars that. And my name's Chris. I'm a pitch voice. Did Palpatine just make fun of my voice? Really? Well, shame on him. Shame on him. We have a new person participating in the, anyone seeing Chris, or anybody seeing Chris. There's a new person. Her name, I believe, is Michelle, or that's what she uses in her handle. She's a toy photographer that I've been following for the longest time, and she tweeted out a picture of me holding onto like a milk bone biscuit with a Jurassic Park, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. She did it all up. It was great. It was funny. Like, that was... Y'all are getting good. Like, Edward's got some good ones. Fix Him Dude has got good ones. Michelle's now entering the fray, for sure. Yeah, USC president, that was fun. That is Emperor Palpatine. He visits when the hype train starts. He kind of helps get things going. Keeps things moving, you know? That's the thing he does. He loves doing that. Don't ask me why. It just happened. So now I gotta keep him hanging around. Don't have much room for him. But he is there. Oh yeah, there we go. So I see the sides of this are starting to begin to jut out on the actual print. Now I do have some stuff. I do have some stuff to show everybody. I don't know if Kurt's here, if Liz is still here. If you're ready, I can start showcasing. And what I was gonna do is I was gonna turn to advice mode for the showcasing potentially, or I guess I could do it this way. I mean, I got the September stuff in the way. Forgot I had the AT-AT back there too. I took the Takara Tomy AT-AT out of the box.
And it's nice because the legs, every leg articulates. So I can, like, do this where the AT-AT's, like, peeing on something. It's, like, peeing on the mic. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Like, can I even get it to stand up? There we go. I bet you anything I can get, hang on, I can do this. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna tweet it out. Well, where can I do it? No, I don't want to do it on something where people, like, oh, you're peeing on this. I gotta pee on something benign. B9. B9. Are we ready for the showcase? Are we ready? We're gonna find out. This is one of the first things I got.
Man Cave Hobbies just resubscribed for 7 months.
Man Cave Hobbies, thank you so much for resubscribing. 7 months, 7-month streak. It's beautiful. Liz, what do you think? Should we go advice mode, a clean mode for the showcase, or with all the chat and the drops and everything? I don't want to, like, interrupt stuff. But, you know, I got stuff to show. A few things that I picked up. This is Ray with a tassel. This is a bookmark. It was only a couple bucks. I had to go and pick something up, and when I was out and about, stopped into a store just to see if they had Star Wars stuff. They did. They had a few Star Wars stuff, a few Star Wars things, and that's fine. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I think we can try. We can try getting into clean. We can try doing clean mode. Here we go. Nice and clean. There we go. So there's no competition with what's going on. It's a little cleaner. This is Rey. And I got 2 of them, just in case, you know, Jedi needed one. And that way I would have one on hand, always, permanently. That one. And another one here. They only had 2 designs. And this was 40th Star Wars anniversary. I never saw these on store shelves, apart from at this store where they resell items, usually at a lower retail price. Originally, this thing retailed for $4. I wouldn't have spent $4 on it, but $2, I'm like, yeah, all right, I can do that. So a $2 Empire Strikes Back bookmark. Then we've got some new Star Wars figures, 3 new Star Wars figures really, including a Death Star droid. This is a part of the 50th Lucasfilm Vintage Collection. 3 different Walmart exclusive figures. They finally shipped, and for some reason, and I don't know why, I ended up getting one more than I was expecting to get of the Death Star droid. Oops. But that's good, because I can always, you know, have more. And really unfortunately, I'll be opening, this is going to go in the stack, because I've got a few other figures that I'm going to be opening. Including this one. This is also a part of the Vintage Collection series from Walmart, the latest wave. This is the Luke Skywalker Endor exclusive. The Tusken Raider is the only one missing from this particular series. That one, I believe, has shipped. It just has not arrived. Of all the ones I needed 5 of, that would have been it. I probably did not need more than a couple of the Luke Skywalker. Oh, it's a nice Luke. Very nice Luke. To have in hand. He will also go in the stack of things to open. Now, speaking of Luke Skywalker, this is one that I did not get a duplicate of. This is a 6-inch scale Power of the Force Luke Skywalker. Not buff Luke Skywalker that Kenner released back in the day. Basically, this was my least favorite series of Star Wars figures. The Power of the Force. They were kind of beefy, and I really was never really... I was not into the beefy figures as much in terms of collecting. They weren't my favorite thing. Muscly things were not my favorite thing. Obviously, I'm the antithesis of muscle. I have muscles. I'm walking around. But this was an exclusive Power of the Force, one of the exclusives that has been released at 50th Lucasfilm, designed much like it was on the card. But of course, this Luke Skywalker, much nicer Luke Skywalker, the 6-inch Luke Skywalker, and I already had a farm boy Luke. So I decided not to get a duplicate of him. Now again, that's a 6-inch Luke Skywalker, not necessarily the 3/4 inch. Also found this on store shelves. I pre-ordered, so we'll see which one's a better box. A Target exclusive, Funko Pop vinyl, Darth Vader, to go in the Darth Vader collection. A comic Darth Vader. styled from the old Marvel comics, or lifted from a page, a cover with Darth Vader on it. It's pretty nice. I love that they're doing these types of styles specifically for Darth Vader, and certainly for Star Wars. Right? I just can't get all the pops as much as I would love to get the pops. So many pops. But this is the Darth Vader number 456 that I know of. I now have this makes it complete. I have a complete collection of Darth Vader Funko Pop vinyl. I had one more thing that I was going to show you. This is something that I'm going to be getting every package of, every edition. How do I say this? I have been blessed with a new subscription box from Fan Home. And when they reached out to me and they said, hey, Chris, do you want to build your own R2-D2? I was going to show you the top of the box, but maybe it's not as picturesque as what's inside. I said, yeah, that'd be awesome to build my own R2-D2. So over the course of the next few months, I'm going to be getting different kits that I will then assemble. Here we go. This is a nice way of showcasing the logo. Is where, oops, that's okay. It was going to get opened anyway. Fan Home sent these kits. As the back says, the journey begins here. We know you'll enjoy it as much as we did developing this amazing build-up model, Star Wars R2-D2. So this is where the journey begins. And inside the kit, there's the explainer. Comes, at least with the first box, 2 of the kits. Of how many, I'm not quite sure yet, because there's probably going to be a few of them. This is going to be incredibly mechanical at the end of the day. And so my hope is to be able to, over the next day or so, begin to put this together on stream. And you know how I am with hardware. Stay tuned for more. I am going to be slow building my own R2-D2 thanks to Fan Home, and I'm really excited about that. They've got in the package like 3 different, I'd call them magazines of sorts. I'm not sure what else to call them. There's issue 1 and issue 2. I have issues, trust me. I have major issues. These are exclusive to the Build Your Own R2-D2 set, and this is like the ultimate guide to R2-D2. Each of these booklets is just packed with information. You want to talk about a perfect STEM education? Building your own R2-D2 is the way to go. So I'm going to be learning a lot about electronics and building my own, because I've been invited to build my own, like a big one. I don't think I could ever go that far, but this is the perfect way to do it. It even has this nice little poster. This is what the R2-D2 that I'm going to build is going to look like at the end. I hope. I have a new hope, and my new hope is that I'm able to assemble this without breaking anything, because I don't think I have backup parts, but the instructions are here in issue number 1 and number 2. So over the course of the next little while, I'm going to be building an R2-D2 thanks to Fan Home. So stay tuned to the live Twitch streams for that. Gotta trust me on this. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Because I'm going to have my own R2-D2 that I built. Me, myself, and I. 1-2 scale. Why not 1-1? Oh, man. No. That's a bit much. Usually with R2-D2 stuff, or like, the toys, it's just whatever's already pre-assembled. I'm a big believer in pre-assembly. I'm not necessarily someone who assembles on his own and does a very good job at it, at least. We're at half past, so we got about 30 minutes before the new YouTube video drops in the new channel. I'm not going to go big. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate the faith. Keeping your fingers crossed. You may have to keep them crossed. No, that's not just why I 3D print. I mean, because you can 3D print and make things from the 3D prints. I 3D print and just, that's it. I don't paint. I don't necessarily assemble. I gotta tell you, of all the things that I've done, the most popular one around the neighborhood has been the catapult. The kids, they were playing with it today. out at the end of the driveway. Kids from the neighborhood are like, oh, cool. So I'm going to have to print a few more. Give me a second. I'm going to have to print... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do the catapults in the white. I'm probably going to pull a different color and make the catapults a different color. So far I've got, like, I've done a white one, I've done a gray one. Jedi wants me to she wants me to bring out the green. Bring out your green! So she wants me to bring out the green. She really wants a Princess Leia in the green. So this is going to be another one. I may be moving the colored Vaders to another shelf or another area somewhere. I just don't know where. Don't know where they're going to go yet. Don't know where I mean, I have space. I can set them up high. Actually, I could set them up there. Yeah, I'm a big believer in going little, but not too little. Not too little. Thank you, Series 7, for following a couple minutes ago. And Krillin's coming in with the color rainbow. Is that what we had? No, I don't think so. We had blue. Okay, so red. There we go. You got the rainbow. You got the rainbow on the shelf. You got the whole rainbow on the shelf. You'll have to watch the video tomorrow. Son's back in school, in-person learning for the first time in 1 and 3 third years. We're all adjusting to the schedule. I'm so tired right now. Oh, I bet. I bet. Congratulations, Dark Toy Lord. Jedi was asking today, she was like, she had found out that a friend was going to be going to kindergarten. And so Diana's looking into a kindergarten option. Like, I don't know if it's going to work because it may be a little late, but we're going to have to figure out to do something because don't want her to feel completely left out. Yeah, Jedi was pretty upset about it. She really was. Yeah, so I think she wants to experience the same thing that the other kids are experiencing. So I think, yeah, if anything, that's possible. Baron Von Bunyip asks, do you have a 3D scanner? Just the EM3D app that I've used on the iPad. It works. I mean, it works fairly well. I'm pretty happy with it. You 3D printed a life-size R2-D2. Wow. See, I haven't done that. I have not done that at all. I just doesn't. It's not as compelling. I'm into the little trinkety things, right? So I think these Vaders are probably some of these Vaders because I got like 3D printed stuff that got mixed up with other stuff. Lord knows I need a dust. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need a dust. You have no idea. It's an important social experience at that age. I tend not to disagree. I tend not to disagree. 20 minutes till the new YouTube video drops. I get kind of excited. I really like this walker. This is nice. It's kind of a little off-putting that they use these, just the metal. They surface the metal rather than like covering it with plastic. It would have looked better covered in plastic. Or having that somehow situated differently. But I mean, it's not bad. It's nice. I like the fact that the legs articulate. They're pretty firm. There's not a total range of motion, but it works. Thank you for following Famous 54. Much more famous than 53. Loyal is not back there. At least not that I know of. Not to my knowledge. Is Armorer's Forge out now? Good to know. I'd probably not get it at Shop Disney. They tend to run up their prices a bit. That may be something that I wait for later in the year if I don't find it elsewhere on sale. Because, you know, I'll wait for a lot of the LEGO sets until they are on sale. That's the best time to get a LEGO set, in my humble opinion. Apart from, like, when it's, like, brand new. Alright, which figure am I going to open today? You know, I got the Death Star Droid. I'm going to open the Death Star Droid. I'm kind of excited for this one. Yeah, boy. Got the Death Star Droid. In my hand, I got the Death Star Droid. Why do I have that song in my head? Ah! Very reminiscent of the Death Star Droid that I remember getting years ago in like a Target pack. Different paint app. It is, okay, his wrists do articulate. Shoulders, elbows. Swivel gut, legs, knees, feet, kind of. Did feet articulate? No, feet are stationary. He almost looks like AP5, voiced by Steven Stanton. Look at that. Got me a droid that belongs on the Death Star, of all places. Oh, yeah. Can't have too many droids, man. Oh. Especially a droid like that. Seriously, droids all the things. And the irony is, I have yet to get, like, I don't know, I really want to get the C-3PO and R2-D2 from the droids line loose. I don't want to get them on card, because I know it would just be exorbitant, and I would enjoy them just as much loose to put in my collection somewhere. I don't know where or how, because I don't have much room in those cases anymore. But yeah, I would like to do that. That would be my hope, to be able to find them eventually, or maybe they'll go separate. Maybe I'll keep them separate because they'll be kind of special in that sense. I've collected, I believe I've got all the Dulocks loose without accessories. I didn't go complete because it's like I won't be able to complete the droids line because you can't get Vlix. So, or the Ewoks line I could probably complete. But again, it gets expensive. So I gotta kind of pick and choose, right? Can't just get one thing or another. Give me a second. Let's see, one other thing here. As I multitask. I'm gonna multitask with my hands. Or not, I guess not. There we go. Liz, oh, Vader time? Did I miss a Vader time? Oh, it just came in. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Happy Ginger Cat Appreciation Day to Iskra. May the Force be with Mew. No, you had your chance. You had your chance to do it. Evil cat. Evil cat always coming in here. I don't know what's up with that. I do have some advice that I was going to lay down. And I can, because we've got about 20 minutes. Just kind of going through. Oh, by the way, everybody, set your alarms. Tomorrow, guess who is coming tomorrow? Guess, any guesses? Any guesses? Who's coming tomorrow? Who's going to be on the show tomorrow? You want to know who's going to be on the show? Not just me. It's not just me. Someone else. Someone else is going to be on the show. That's right. My dad. Pop Krillin. Exactly. Pop. My dad is going to be Dave Prowse. Would be kind of hard to have here because he is now passed away. But my dad will be here. So we're going to go ahead and give him a Twitch welcome. Y'all can do, you know, what you normally do. And we'll really throw him off. Play sound effects. And you just play the fart sound. And you'll be like, what's going on? You know? And then you can cheer. And he's like, oh, okay. You know, so we got to teach him how to do the Twitch thing. Yeah, you just... And, like, you know, I don't think he'd ever get on Twitch. I'm like, yeah, you get on Twitch, you talk about whatever, and people throw money at you. Sometimes. Not all the time. Right in the middle of September. So Dad's going to help with September. He's going to help. As much as he doesn't want to. So, yeah, it's been a few years since Dad has been on a stream, but I haven't been doing... I haven't been doing streams regularly. Really, this is the first year in the longest time that I've had, like, a regular schedule. Oh, you chat him on Facebook? Cool, man cave. Make sure he has a comfy chair. The comfy chair, 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 the comfy chair. This is it. This is the only chair he gets. Same chair I do. Sure, he's gonna get put. He's gonna be a little off put because I've got, well, I guess not by much because I had a different, thing here before. Can he tell us embarrassing stories? Probably nothing that's not already been shared. Will I sit on his lap? Probably not. He can share his knowledge. He can. That he will do. Rescuing my figures in a storm. Oh no, I used to move them. Like when there was a tornado, I used to take them. Like, it was my Star Wars figures and my Garbage Pail Kids. Prized possessions as a kid. Not much has changed, really. Not much. Not much has changed at all. I'm sitting here still surrounded by the things that I enjoy. What are you gonna do? Apart from collect, because that's what you gotta do. Let's see here. I'm gonna... Will he show naked baby pictures of Chris? Those are not on the internet. Not that I know of. But tomorrow is bring your father to work day. Here. Not really. Uh-oh. Alright, so... We've got... trouble. Right here in River City. With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. We got trouble. Let's see here. Change what isn't working. Don't just complain. I've also got how to increase your confidence. No one's really asked any or submitted any new questions that I could see, or how I keep from being overwhelmed with work. I think that's a good one. How I keep from being overwhelmed with work. Thank you for following Saint Fishtifer. That's a good question. Why would anybody take life advice from me? No one. Don't ask me why, but they have, and they will, and they will continue to. You are obviously no saint, but a fish? I didn't realize fish could talk. Well, congratulations nonetheless. Glad you finally crawled out of the water to get onto Twitch and type that. All right, so I'm gonna go with work. Yeah, I think that's probably the good one. That's a good one for tonight. Here we go. I'm gonna clear away to advice view. Give me a moment. No. All right. And turn on the crusty timer. It's forevermore gonna know the crusty clock. It's going to forever be known as the Krusty Clock. Because he told me, he's like, you need to remember the time. I'm like, I know. I just I start talking and then I can't stop. I just got my hair cut, but it just feels like I need to get it cut again. It's a good length, I guess. Okay. We got trouble. Alright, I cannot see chat, nor can anybody. Start recording. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and I'm an expert in being myself. I love sharing my advice, my opinions, my perspectives, my experience, my ideas with you, the greater part of my community who do care to listen to everything that I happen to share, especially when I'm streaming this kind of stuff live on Twitch, as I do every night at 6 p.m., and then clip out the advice stuff and post it specifically into this channel. I am also aware that I may say things that you might not agree with. That's okay. One size definitely does not fit all, and you may even have other ideas. But let's go ahead and expand the conversation. Thanks again for liking the video, commenting, and of course, paying attention to what I say, rather than just commenting before you've had a chance to hear me out. Hear me out. I know that many of us as adults have to deal with work. I would assume most of us have to deal with work, unless, of course, we were born into a family that, you know, afforded us the opportunity to never have to work. I was not. I feel that most of us were not, and I feel good for that, because I was able to build a work ethic. No one really told me that I had to do it. I just knew I had to do it. I had this not just the sense of responsibility, but certainly a sense of accomplishment of a job well done, knowing that I executed something and completed the task to whatever degree of satisfaction the task would necessitate. And these days, work is increasingly becoming non-traditional. Even, you know, back in the mid-90s when I started Locker Gnome, I started at a time when the internet was barely commercial. It was just beginning to take off, right? And websites really weren't there. I mean, they kind of were, but scattershot. It wasn't what it was. Or today is certainly different than it was, but I don't need to give you a history lesson there. So I very much fell into a non-traditional kind of experience and role and carved it out, and that was both awesome and frightening at the same time. So when it came to getting work done, when I was my own boss and I drove my own destiny, I knew what needed to be done, and I knew the consequences for when something didn't get done. But I still at times had the propensity for getting overwhelmed. I had too many tasks on my plate. So I wanted to lay down a few possibilities for how you can keep from being overwhelmed at work. And I'm going to dip into again, my experience, you know, working for other people as well as working for myself. The bottom line is you got to know your own limits, and you've got to be able to set your own limits. You know, don't task yourself and overtax yourself. You've got to maintain a healthy pace, whatever that is for you. And you know you're doing too much when the things you set out to do, you're not completing. That's how you know. Like, that's the only way you know. Because if you take on a responsibility that you don't see all the way through, you've effectively dropped the ball. And that's not good in any scenario, no matter how you slice it. So then you have to reflect upon what brought you to that point and why and how you could avoid it in the future. Because if you just continue to overwork yourself and overtax yourself with any amount of responsibilities, you're never going to escape it. You may have to pull back the reins, or the responsibilities you're taking, and maybe you're way way over your head, which is easy to do when you're as short as I am. Taller than some, shorter than others. But when you've got an understanding of what needs to be done and an understanding of how much time it may take to complete a task, you have a better understanding of whether or not you are going to succeed at completing the task or potentially not. And if there's a chance that you won't complete the task before you even begin, that's when you have to learn to say no. It's easier to say no when you work for yourself. If you work for somebody else, you have to figure out how to make it work. And you have to learn how to rely on others, and certainly your team, and I hope your team is supportive. But especially when that task comes from the outside, that responsibility comes from the outside, and you know it's going to be an overwhelming, a daunting task to you, it's okay to say no in certain circumstances. It's okay to tell somebody that you are not sure if you have the bandwidth, the mental bandwidth, the capacity to handle what you're handling now as well as other things. Because the worst thing you can do in that scenario is say yes. Even if you're a people pleaser. Even if you hate saying no, you hate disappointing people, I'm telling you, if you say yes, and there's a chance you won't complete the task without overburdening yourself, you're gonna wind up in a very tricky situation. And I'm sitting here telling you, it's okay to say no. You gotta set boundaries. You know where your boundaries are. You know how much time you have in the day. Spend it wisely. Don't waste it. And that does not mean that you don't need to take time for yourself, because that's the next thing I was going to mention in terms of not being overwhelmed with work. It's not just task management and understanding what you can and cannot accept, because you can't do everything. You really got to remember that when you work for yourself. You cannot do everything. Don't try it. Take breaks. It sounds so easy. It sounds routine, but you got to build them in. You got to bake them into your day. You have to. I mean, I have a certain routine. in the average day, and I've been doing this for a number of years, no matter what I've been doing, I try to set some kind of pattern that I can fall into, something that's predictable. So setting up predictable patterns for yourself helps other people understand what you're doing at any given moment, especially if your life is chaotic otherwise. But more importantly, it gives you a chance to rest and relax and clear your head in one way, shape, or form. But you have to bake that in. You have to be consistent in that. So I have a certain construct by which I have errands that I do, like over my basically my lunch break, and that's when I get in all my steps. So here I am today. I've got 12,000 steps. Get all my steps in, get my exercise, take care of tasks, and so I'm being productive, even if I'm not working. Because if I'm just sitting at a computer screen all day long, first of all, that's not good for you. Human beings we did not evolve specifically to sit in front of computer screens. I know you're disappointed to hear that, but nor are we, born to have our faces planted, in front of a phone screen, any kind of screen. You got to get out, you got to move, and that doesn't mean have an outdoor activity. Like I said, I just do. I do walking and I do errands. I could easily stay at home and shift my attention to a puzzle or a Lego set or something that just gets my mind off of that work that otherwise I've got to pay attention to, because I find that the quality of work that I do, when I've given myself time to take those rests, mindless activities, sorting through laundry, cleaning things up, doing the dishes, mindless tasks that are productive, I find that when it comes time to apply myself at work, and I use that in air quotes because I've always worked remotely, in getting my job done, I'm more effective. As opposed to spending the same amount of time, not taking a break, and getting the same amount of work done. Because I've had a chance to maybe think about a task in the back of my mind, process it, and then when it comes time to actually get it done, I already know what I'm going to do. I've got my plan, and then I just execute the plan. And it's a lot easier than just sitting there and doing nothing. Because that's not work either, which I think is what has a lot of management nervous these days with the remote working thing. Like, they're nervous because did they really think that we're effective sitting in cubicles and meetings all day long? Is that what we were born to do? Is that fun? I'm not saying that work has to be fun, but that's another tip I might throw in there. Try to make it fun. Try to find fun things that you can extract. Find something fulfilling from work if it is absolutely possible to do. I don't know what you do. I know what I do. I know what I try to do. I know how I try to process things. But every day is a different day. So even if yesterday was not a good day for you, tomorrow can be a different day. Try something different tomorrow if you've been in a funk, if you've been stuck. Because you can be overburdened with work. And only you are going to be the one to be able to tell the people who need to hear that what they need to hear if you're finding yourself not as effective as you feel you could be if you had a bit more space, breathing room, bandwidth, taking care of fewer tasks better than taking care of more tasks, maybe 10% as well. So there are many ways that you can, many approaches you can take to not being overburdened or overworked. And I know that people out there are probably going to have different suggestions with experiences that they've had. Those have just been my experiences. And please, I'm interested because you might be able to, in this case, teach me something new. And that's the day. That's that. What just pinged? Okay, so that's that. Back to the primary view. Shot it in the can. It is in the can, as they say. Let's copy that over. Boop. Fun to do. We all have to work. Hopefully y'all got something from it. Ooh, glad I got that off my chest. Or out of my breast. Whatever. Thank you, Squirrel Master. Thank you for resubscribing 1 month. Very, very, very appreciated. Give me a second. Oh, interesting. Here we go. We're gonna have the new video drop any minute. Any second now. Any second now. Any moment now. Yes, thank you, Squirrel Master, for resubbing. Just got your second Bill Gates shot today. Oh, nice. I hope your 5G reception improves with the new chip, the new microchip that's being implanted. Obviously, I'm being facetious. That's how far along we've come here with this lightsaber holder. At least I hope. I hope it completes. Oh! New YouTube video is up and out. Thank you, Kurt. Gonna go pop over to the comments. Oh, Gregory Taylor, 11 seconds ago. First to see it. Another great advice video. Enjoy coming here every day to receive your wisdom. Thanks for the habit. Appreciated. Baron Von Bunyip says, I might use... This is from yesterday's video. Might utilize this advice in the future. Thanks, Chris, for when I dive in. Anytime. It's a good thing to bookmark. It's a fun thing to bookmark. Flu shot, if you get the flu shot of any kind, just keep your arm moving. Seriously, drink a lot of water and, like, do, like, rotations. It'll help immensely. I can tell you that. It will help immensely. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Thank you, Liz, for commenting on the new YouTube video. Dang, it came for advice on how to become a lumjack. You need more scones. Buttered scones. I just watched like a 4 or 5 episode, 6 episode Monty Python documentary series on Netflix, and it must have been a few years ago, quite a few years ago, because Terry Jones was still alive and had not been stricken with his, it ended up being like a crippling 4-year, 5-year disease that, like, basically like a certain form of dementia that attacked his frontal lobe. It was bad. It was bad. So most of the remaining members, including Terry. So I'm glad they did it when they did it. But it was good. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It was a long series, but I really enjoyed that. I am a Monty Python fan. Huge Monty Python fan. I can't say that I've watched every Monty Python episode ever, but I was, like, addicted to Monty Python in college. Because it was just irreverent, stupid fun. Oh, you love Monty Python? Oh, Liz, absolutely, you'll love it. It was great. Great backstory to everything. I always kind of wondered, about a few things. But it was absolutely worth it. If you got Netflix, absolutely worth it. Okay, keep going on the new YouTube video. Let me go ahead and copy that link to the clipboard to make sure I have it. New YouTube video is up and out. And I assume y'all are watching it right now. This is the How to Become an Entrepreneur. How to Become an Entrepreneur. It's how I did it. This was the answer for Avaline, I think. Okay, give me a moment. I will be back in a sec. was gonna come in and I was gonna like turn the camera down to the printer, and then it finished. Wild. Oh, this turned out nice. I kind of want more than one lightsaber now. So cool. So basically, it's a plate, and then the lightsaber can go on top of it, so you can showcase the lightsaber. The only thing that would have made it, well, I guess if you lay it like this, it'd be fine. There's the Jedi symbol. So now Jedi wants me to. She wants me to do the green, the iridescent green. I don't know. Give you a little more time to comment. We have a few more coming in. There we go. We got about 3 comments or so coming in. Thank you for following Lizard King. Can you do anything? You're also a fan of The Doors? I used to listen to The Doors all the freaking time in college. I decided I'm gonna move these up here. I'm sure it's the first time I like bang into the desk, like one of them's gonna drop and shatter. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They stand out. Got a few more colors to go. That one. And keep one back there. There we go. A little less colorful back there, but still okay. Got the Veronois. There. Got the bust over here. Those 2 things. Little chips. Thank you, Liz. And thank you, everybody, for commenting. This is the Aveline French video, I believe. Thank you so much for answering my question and giving such valuable advice. Happy to help, Aveline. Edward Ferguson notes, starting your business is like planting a sapling. First, you have to invest time and money. Then you must take care of it while expecting nothing in return. But when your startup blossoms, it makes all the patience and hard work worthwhile. True. It's a good corollary. Jesse Moreno says, great tips on going out on your own as an entrepreneur. Glad you liked it. Hearts that. Likes and hearts for all. It's never been easier to get a heart. Oh, Kurt's going to make me think. Starting your own endeavors leads you down the long and winding road, but can be very gratifying. I applaud anyone that's done it. Wait a minute. Is that the Beatles? Was that the Beatles? I don't know. Thanks again. Appreciate it for the comments. Let me get the short link here. There's the link. If everyone could go over there right now, that'd be awesome. I can actually pull it up here. Oh, Noonie needs to go. Noonie needs to go. Do you want me to take her? Does she need to go now? Hey, what's up? Yeah, because it's summer. Lizard King. I have always used technology. Yes, I use technology. It's what I do. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and there's I'm the YouTube myself. video I'm talking about. Advice, Oops, I guess the browser's
perspectives, opinions, thoughts, ideas, everything with
turning
you.
on
so long
edge.
as you care to listen. Thanks again for
There we go.
liking, commenting, asking for my advice because I prefer
This is the video
to
that
answer the
just
questions
went
asked
up.
by you, my community.
There
You're
you
the
go.
ones who are actually paying attention. So
Not
I
a very-
give you my attention.
It's not a very interesting view, is it?
Fit all. So if you have got a different opinion or a different perspective,
I don't have
feel
it
free
formatted
to let me
perfectly
know or
on this
share
particular.
it with the rest of the community because that might expand my ideas,
Interesting.
and thoughts and experiences.
That's me.
Today's
Oh, you
question
got your
comes in from
episode?
Outline
Yeah,
Friends,
that's
a
what I got
longtime
too.
supporter.
I got it
And
as
she's
well.
already asked a couple
Showcased it
questions.
earlier,
There's no
Hollywood.
limitation, by the way, on asking
This is
people.
the new video that just
Hi, Chris.
went
I
out.
have a
This
question
is
that
what we're
relates to
watching
today's
right
advice
now.
video, but in
Right
the
there.
opposite
I'm sorry.
direction. It was in relation to,
Um,
I believe,
talking about burnout, but may have been in relation to...
I know, it sounds weird. I'm talking
working
over
for
myself.
yourself versus working for a company.
Let's see if I can format it in
understands
this
that
view.
working for a
There's
company does give you
have it turned
discipline
on,
and knowledge. But, she adds, she doesn't think in today's
There we go.
world
That looks
you're
a
guaranteed
little better.
security, as we have seen that many people lost their jobs, and for a year people were living on half their salaries, where she happens to be from. If you've always worked in an institution or a company or a business, and you've never given yourself a chance to be an entrepreneur, do you think one should at least give it a try if they have enough passion to venture out on their own? And if yes, then what are the key points one should know before stepping out to be an entrepreneur?
Oh, that's awesome, Lizard King.
If
Cool.
you have the
Welcome aboard.
inclination, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been one for 25
Here.
years. I didn't know I was one before I became one. But if you have the inclination,
Tier 3
keep
subs
pursuing
get
it.
the Tech
Don't
TV
let a voice
emotes.
inside your head or a voice outside your head, someone tell you that you can't do it.
I'm here every
Listen
night,
to the
6
voice that's
p.m.,
telling you,
geeking out.
I've got an inclination
Usually about
that this
Star
might be
Wars stuff,
possible.
though. So
Follow that voice and where it leads. Because I didn't know I was an entrepreneur. I found out after I became one.
Chris,
Didn't
okay, everyone
think
go
that
over
was the
there,
thing I was
comment
gonna
right
do.
now.
Because I thought I had to have degrees and study and have all this experience before I began pursuing Locker Gnome as a business and figuring it out in the beginning days of a commercially viable internet. It worked. Here I am, 25 years later, still having fun, maybe doing
Thank you,
things
Krusty,
slightly
for the
different.
comment.
I needed
And
to find
Mark
something
H
else to
in
do with my
NC.
time because I needed a different level of fulfillment for my particular career, which has had many offshoots. But you got to do it. If you believe it's
And Fix
in
'em
you,
Dude, thank you so much for the
owe
new
it to
comment.
yourself to do it. And it's going to be a challenge, certainly. But the good news is, you
Good new
can do it.
comments.
And you don't have to follow anybody's path but your own.
Well,
Same thing
there's
with
the
anybody,
video. I need everyone to go
whether
over there
it's,
and comment
going
and
independent or
watch
not.
it. Like
So,
it.
there's
Really
no
helpful at the beginning.
Perfect way to do what it is you're looking to do. There are many ways to likely do the thing that you're looking to do. But the only way of knowing what's going to work for you or what isn't is doing it. Okay? I'm not going to fill your head with all my entrepreneurial tips right now. I've got a lot of entrepreneurially
Definitely
related
not,
ideas and
definitely
thoughts
not
that I
a
can
twin
share
brother.
with you in terms of how to
I'm going to go
actually
ahead and fade Chris out. Feel free to keep watching. Feel free to, again, pop over there to, that's the new video. That's where it's at. Entrepreneurial tips. If you're a streamer, you may want to take a look. Hang on, I got to check something because I may actually need to go here soon. Now that the live video's gone, or the video's gone up, I may have to run Mom to her trailer, not trailer. Okie dokie, Smokies. Thank you once again for tuning in tonight. Thank you for kicking off September. It was a good night for September. I do have to run my mom to where she needs to go. Back. Who do we have tonight? Stray Robotics. We have not rated him in a bit. He's the one that you can control. Yes, you can control in Stray Robotics stream. You can actually control the robots. It's been a while since we rated him, but you can control the robots in his stream. My dad is going to be here tomorrow, so here's the guy we're going to be rating tonight. Oops, shout out to that. Dad's going to be here tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific. First time on Twitch that I know of. First time on Twitch. I'll be back, of course, at 6 p.m. Pacific. So thank you again for following, for listening, for the hype train. It was awesome. Again, September. We've got a goal. Every day, I hope to see that increase further and further and further until we get to the end of the month, and it's going to be a huge push. Huge push
by the end of September. I really want to see if we can get back to 500 subs. So yeah, my parents are visiting at this time. Be here for a little while, and so I need to cart mom back and forth. It's not going to take that long, but that's the next thing that I need to do. Taking care of tasks. I'm like doing my own laundry, making my own lunches. I didn't really reheat dinner. I had some leftover pizza. Yeah, it was a fun little snack. It happens. Thank you, Krillin64. Appreciate you not just leaving a comment on the new videos, but whether you sub or not, if you watch the videos all the way through. That's probably the most important thing when it comes to YouTube. You've got to like watch and listen to the videos all the way through, and they're getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So they're going to be effectively fewer than 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. At some point, maybe I'll have to go from 10 minutes to 5 minutes. That's possible. I mean, I guess once I get like some kind of video editor person to kind of help me make it a bit punchy, we shall see. They're not here in the house. I mean, mom's visiting to play with Jedi, certainly, but that's that. Thanks again for popping over to Discord. That's where everything is being posted, or should be getting posted, in the Cantina channel. And Kurt, looks like Kurt did a lot of them today, which was awesome. Very good to see. Yeah, I like the clean view when it comes to like showcasing this stuff. It's a little easier. It's a little cleaner. And then, of course, the cat. Oh, Liz did. Liz posted there. I see. I thought it was Kurt, but I scrolled too. Kurt got a little. I think Liz got the rest. Yeah, Aveline, my dad will be here tomorrow. I don't know if he's going to remember you, but I certainly remember you around as long to remember, for sure. Kurt and Liz both get credit for that. And, of course, Fix'em Dude for the awesome Photoshops on Anybody Seen Chris on Twitter. All right. Here we go. We're going to stage the raid. Get your Perillo Raider emotes ready. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And may the Force be with you always. Back again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. The cool thing, again, you've got to hop over on this raid. And here's why. You can control this guy's robots from chat. It's really friggin' cool. Like, you can, like, you do commands. He's got, like, instructions. But you can control like what his robots in the stream do. It's really fucking cool. Sorry, really cool. Sorry, I didn't. What? Huh? Yeah. Well, I figured she was gonna get ready. I'm wrapping up now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. That's that. Well, cause she wasn't gonna spring out of the chair. Because she had stuff, like, set up in the dining room. Okay, we're going to be Tusken raiding this guy again in 3, 2, 1, and... Wait, I got... Twitch did something different with the raid feature, so it's not actually a 3, 2, 1 yet. You have to press the button, and then it shows it differently, and then it's staged. So here we go. Get ready to control this guy's robots. In Tusken raiding in 3, 2, 1... There we go. Okay, now... Oh, crap. Where is he? Schmidt. There. Okay. There we go.
Stay calm. Everybody hide. Chris is here.
Woo!
He's here. Woo!
So awesome.
Wow. Welcome in, readers. Oh, man. Who follows? It's 2019. Welcome in. Welcome, thanks for that follow. Wow. Thanks, Supercow, for that shout-out. Hesley's not following you. Thank you very much. My screen over here is delayed, so it takes me a second. Who do we have? Linear 76. Couldn't thank you for the follow. Another follow. Who do we got? Comic Age Clothing. Thank you very much for that follow, guys.
Oh, do I have to...
Wow.
Oops.
You're